这个系统解说也可以提供解析。
Alright.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today I will introduce more information of cephalopods. High school students' understanding of cephalopods.
Our integration is we always see cephalopods in nine-market like fruits, octopus, but we don't know their detail like what are they like. So we want to understand more detail about this kind of animal. In our report, know the biological state and study how the environment makes them evolve. And know the human interact with cephalopods. This is our literary review. This is our research of first is read a literary review and then question the detail.
This is our outcomes expectation. We want to research the more data of cephalopods, analyze characteristics of cephalopods evolution, studying the impact of cephalopods on humans and the environment. This is our research analysis and outcomes. We want to show you our contribution to the scientific research. We always take the squid to its exoparents. Cephalopods animals have nervous systems like human beings. We always use squid to conduct nervous system research for cephalopods. Squids have long and thick axons, and there is an A in squid's axon. How to estimate their ages? Knowing the growth trajectory through the scales, bones, and hard tissue, and more structure. Hard tissue which grows with the organism and will not be digested. They can only live about 1 to 2 years after they mate. This is cephalopods characteristic feature categories. We want to show you how evolution of cephalopods. The first cephalopods subclass Nautilus appears at the end of Cambrian. Some of these giant species are even top of the food chain. But after that, Ammonite, a kind of creatures replace naturalists as the predators in the ocean. The manatees were all extinct in the Cretaceous and extinction events at the end of the Mesozoic era, leaving only the subclass Aptas. Conclusions.
And then is our conclusion. According to the purpose of the research, we not only learn about the structure and evolution of cephalopods, but more importantly, we found that we should pay more attention to how it becomes more important. It is delicious, but more importantly, its nervous system and IQ is scientifically researchable. That means lots of scientists learn about cephalopods and learn from how the information conveyed in the animal's body and make it become seriously action. But there is a situation that cephalopods is encountered. Most of the time we have learned about animals are in danger because of human activities in mammals, but lack of understanding about these creatures has made some problems. This is our research of a survey chart, and it's showing that lack of our sample subject can distinguish well between people. So it comes to a last conclusion is humans should take more serious attitude to deal with the harm they cause to the sea species. This is our reference.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for them? I'll let you ask question first. I personally have a question for them, but I want to give you the points. So if you have any questions about their study, please raise your hands. What's that sound? Okay. All right, any questions for them? Come on. Okay, Louis.
What did you ask in your question?
Okay, good. Yeah. Can you show us your questionnaire?
Okay.
Do you have the questionnaire with you?
Yes.
Is it online? Is it in the Google Drive? Did you include the questionnaire in your thesis, in your mini thesis? You should. Did you? 有没有把问卷放在小论文里面？
有放在小论文。
Then you can show us through the Google Classroom. 左上角不就是 Google Classroom？ 点一下213专题制作，点一下213专题制作，往下找。哎，这是陈建元的 account 是吗？Then please sign out. Yeah. Okay, I think Benson, you do the logging job, and Ginny, I have a question for you. You mentioned about the what's the name again? Cephaloptol. Okay, the cephaloptol. You say that they are not just delicacies; they make lots of contributions to the world. Would you please try to tell us what kind of contributions that they make? Because I'm kind of lost in that part.
We have mentioned about that in our outcome.
Robert, please use the microphone. Yeah.
We have mentioned that in our outcome, and
You mentioned that in your outcome,
yes,
and that's what I'm asking you to say it again. What kind of contributions?
It's kind of nervous system research, and we don't know well about the details of the research.
So you don't know well. You don't know much about the contribution that the animal has made. Is that what you want to say?
We know about why the animal and which part of it make the contribution.
Sorry. It's your timer because your time is up. But still, I want you to finish your answer. Please come again.
We know about which part of the animals and how it comes to be a contribution, but we don't know the we don't know the research or experiment in detail.
所以你不知道它确切对科学有什么贡献。那你们研究的目的只是要了解高中生知道大家有多了解这个生物而已吗 ？Is it what you want to do?
主要还有了解它的演化，还有那个它的生物特征这样。
Okay.
那个高中生了解不见。
All right, and Louis, you mentioned about the questionnaire. So, what kind of answer you expect from them?
I want to know what are your questionnaire to ask about.
To just ask you to distinguish them.
How many questions are included? 5? Only 5. Would you please show us one by one? Question 1. Start with question 1, please. Okay, so question 1 is about
What?
the name of this creature.
Yes.
And how about question 2? It's your turn. What about question 2?
No. Distinguish what is.
Distinguish.
What is it?
Okay, so still want the students to point out the name.
Yes.
Okay, and how about question 3? Okay, question 4. Please show us picture 4. And picture 5. Okay, Louis, so,
Okay.
not just okay. I want you to say something. So, what do you think about the questionnaire? What's the point? What do you think they want to ask the students?
To know that whether they know about it.
Okay, so they want to make sure that what kind of names the students know about it, about the creatures, all right? Okay, thank you, Louis. And any other questions for them?
Why did you want to do this report? And you do this report, why can you get the conclusions? Why do you want to do this?
What's your motivation? Actually, I missed that part too. Would you please tell us what's your motivation?
Because everyone didn't distinguish the cephalopod very well. Each cephalopod looked very similar. So we want to do the research to know more about them.
如果需要中文问吗？就是我想要知道说你们做这个研究可以得到什么讯息？
得到像是刚才讲的那个章鱼的那个头足类的演化史啊，刚才那里有讲到。
那你们知道
然后还有
可以做什么？
化石吗？
演化史 the evolution, the history of evolution. What kind of benefits you get from that?
就是说，借由研究那个演化史，我们可以知道，那么现在那个，对，现在那个头足类为什么可以演化到有这些发达的神经系统，或者是一些发达的构造啦？因为可以知道说不同环境怎么促成它们演化的，不同的环境改变怎么促成它们头足类演化这样。
Jimmy, would you like to say something? No? And Dylan?
就是可以推测不同的环境为什么可以让它长出这么多样子。
Okay, so did you sort out, did you analyze the different environments for different cephalopods?
有，比如说，是两种不同的物种，然后两种不同的种类当中有，就是它的眼膜，它的眼膜就是有差异，它一个是有眼膜，一个没有这样。对，然后它身体那一颗就差一点话。
So you mean in different living environments, then the two cephalopods would have different eyelids?
对，因为他们
In English, please.
Because
of different living environment?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe?
No.
And what am I taking?
Do you have anything to say today?
Yeah, I guess it's been a lot of, the question and answer has been a bit back and forth in English and Chinese, so I've definitely been lost. But also, even during the presentation, I wasn't fully clear about some things as well, like the motivation. And there were some adjustments I had suggested that you guys make on the PPT, but I didn't see those made. So just remember to, incorporate and use the feedback that we give you.
Yeah, and I noticed that there are still typos,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Lots of spelling, wrong spelling. So you should double check your PowerPoint before you make the official presentation, okay? All right, thank you. Now next group. Thank you. Everybody give them a hand. Thank you. Now, Stella, Lawrence, your turn. And group 6, Derek, Mario, Fred. Get ready, please. The girl is Stella, the boy is Lawrence. Stella.
Stella.
Stella. You need to take pictures of your name.
Can we start?
Give me a second, please. Okay, you may start now.
Hi, we are Stella and Lawrence. Today, our topic we have been working on is processors and their implementations on hardware and software. The first part, introduction. Our motivation is that people nowadays both have smartphones and calculators, and we want to know what is the production principle of certain applications and why is software becoming more and more important to human society. After inquiring about relevant information, we found that we can make calculators by using breadboards. And by doing so, we can understand the application and capability of it. Calculators have different functions when using different manufacturing methods. So ultimately, we decided to make a logic calculator that is made purely with breadboards and an arithmetic calculator that requires the application of simple programming.
Research purpose. First, we make a processor to understand the computation of the breadboard and the capabilities to finish of the finished product. Second, we compared and analyzed the pros and cons of the computers with different process methods. Our anticipated goal is use a breadboard to complete the logic processors and the arithmetic processor. With a difference, we want to compare the difference between two of them. This is our literature review. Here's a 2 point of it. First, a breadboard. It is used in the electronic circuit design. And the second is a binary number. A number expressed in base 2 numbering system or the binary number system. Second, an impression which uses only two symbols, 0 and 1. And this is commonly used in the computer. 3. Each digit is referred to as a bit or a binary digit.
For our research method, first, we implement a 4-bit simplified serial logic processor using TTL chips on a breadboard. Second, we implement a 16-bit verbal adder using the application Quartus to synthesize and run on the FPGA. Here is a flowchart to better describe the process of our research. First, we want to learn more about the differences in the way computers are made. Second, we set the topic for the research. Third, we make our first processor, the logic processor. And next, we make our arithmetic processor, which requires programming. Next, we analyze and discuss the differences between the two processors. And last, we finish our mini thesis. These are the equipments we have used for our research. For the logic calculator, we have used a breadboard, an LED light bar, dual inline package, resistor, single port, and DIP switch. For the arithmetic calculator, we use the application Quartus and the FPGA from the same company, Intel.
First, we refer to the previous research and make the breadboard circuit design. Then we understand the function of each part and know how the processor is operated. And now I'm going to introduce the arithmetic calculator operation methods of 4-bit adder. This part is a little bit complicated, so hope everyone can understand this part. This 4-bit adder is used to calculate two four-digit numbers. First, we input the two of the last digits to A0 and B0, add it in X and Y, and we will get the new 2-digit number. Then we output the new digit numbers, last digits as S0, and output the second last digits as C1. Repeat this action for twice. And then we will get A3 and B3 is the original digits. If there is not a carry, it will be S3, S2, S1, and S0. After understanding how 4-bit processor is operated, we then move on our writing the code, and these are the code we wrote.
Next is our operation method of the 16-bit ripple adder. The 16-bit ripple adder is made up of four 4-bit adders. So, since we talked about the 4-bit adder before, so we can go on to the next part. After understanding how the 16-bit ripple adder is operated, we can write the code for the 16-bit ripple adder. And the picture below is the code we wrote. The final code. We put in the code for the 16-bit ripple adder, and along with the code that controls what we want to present on our FPGA.
So conclusion and suggestion. The logic calculator. It takes more time to make, and it's really hard to modify. 3. The methods of operation is harder to understand. As we can see, we have the picture, and it is only 4-bit, and it need to use really really complicated breadboard. The arithmetic calculator. It takes less time to make it, and it can be quickly modified. And the method of operation is easier to understand. This is a list we made.
Future outlook. We did not actually, our work did not actually came out as we expected. At first, we want the light bulbs on the FPGA to display the number of digits used. But because of the lack of research time, so we didn't modify our code on time. But this does not actually affect the usage of the arithmetic processor. These are the references we have used. Thank you.
Okay, wow. Let's make it brilliant. Okay, thank you for your clear presentation. I think they did a good job. But as usual, I'll let you raise the question first to earn extra credits. Okay, any questions for them? For extra credits, personal credits. Come on. Okay, our teacher Taylor has a question.
What programming language did you use to write the code? You had a picture of the code. Was it Python, JavaScript?
It's
C#?
definitely not one of those.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you.
What?
No, we want to see the codes, just the codes. Please.
Yeah, you just passed it.
You passed it. Next page.
It's a code that actually for the application porters.
Oh.
It's not like the code that we usually see.
Okay. All right.
So it's
I'm not-
something that we don't know?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. So
Yeah.
you didn't have to actually type out the code, or this helps you write the code?
Yeah, we have to write the code.
which software too? Okay, that
Word.
one. How do you know this one? Where did you know about it?
We searched online and saw that.
And how did you learn to use it? Because I think most of the teachers nowadays, Teacher Huang, you teach Python, you teach C++, right? And how about this one? Teacher Huang, 黄老师知道这个吗？
Oh, we asked the expert from overseas, from America.
Oh, so you got experts from America, okay?
It's some is
People who did related research, so we actually saw that they did something similar, and we tried to do something like the same, that is similar.
Okay, so is the expert your one of your friends or your family? Okay. All right. And do you guys have any other questions for them? Okay, Jimmy.
What is your application overall? What can you do?
Yeah. Where can you apply it?
The only one what helps can we get for doing the research? Is that what you mean?
Okay. Again,
Like,
How can you use your findings in life?
for our research, we just want to know, like, the differences between the two processors, and we can know that the processors using software is better than the one using hardware.
that this.
so this kind of stuff to make like software like app.
Jimmy, come again, please.
So this kind of stuff to can build the software that you want to apply.
Or do you mean that? Or would you please say it in Chinese? I really don't get it.
所以就是建构软体的那个，就是它那个流程。
是用在建构软体的过程中吗？是这个意思吗？因为this is not part of my expertise, so I really need to ask.
We just want to know the difference between the software and hardware. So we can know that the software is like making a calculator, the software can do that. So this is the goal we want to know.
So you apply your findings in the software. Okay? All right. Louis.
What is we common use of these two?
Or you may explain in another way, simple English. Simple English.
我们比较常使用哪一个？
Simple English. Simple English. Come on. Which one?
Which one does we commonly use it?
Actually, both are not the calculators we usually use. It's just for the research that we did these two.
So you mean nowadays people don't use the 4-bit calculator and the 16-bit calculator anymore?
And it's not that easy to use.
Because they are not so friendly?
Because it's like on the calculators we usually use, we just press the few numbers and we can get the digits. We can get like large digits, but for these two, they have calculating range. If you exceed the range, then it
have time for further discussion. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your Alright, next group. Group 6, Derek, Mario, Greg.
So let me tell which one that was.
I'll let you know later. I think they are going to be the last group for today's presentation. Maybe. But if they talk not much, then the next group should be ready. Come on, get ready, hurry.
This one is red. The one in the black jacket is red. The one in the middle is Mary. The one under the left is Mario.
Okay, you may start now.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about how group projects affect research method, research motivation. Have you ever been bothering about those probiotic advertisements appearing on your social media and keep bothering you? That seems very boring, but for us, that deeply evoked our curiosity. So we want to know about how probiotics affect us and the importance to people. Research purpose. First, we want to understand the usage and the importances of probiotics. Two, analyze the probiotics of famous brands. Three, explore the differences of whether taking probiotics or not. Four, investigate the proportion of those taking probiotics.
Literature review. Here are some types of probiotics, and they are quite common in the probiotics product, and they can keep your body healthy. And different probiotics have different advantage to us. And here are some probiotic foods, such as yogurt, kombucha, kefir, pickle, miso, and salt like beans. And here are some the market trend. As you can see, the probiotics market trend in China grows year after year. So it is that probiotics are more important now. And we compare some famous brands. As you can see, there are 4 famous brands, and you may hear it or see it on the internet or on TV. And the right side of the chart is the patent probiotics of each product. And the research method. First, we define research topic, and second, we collect information and literature review. Third, we make questionnaire and analyze information. And fourth, we aggregation information. And 5, conclusion and suggestion.
And these foods are common in our daily life, and they are full of probiotics, like yogurt, or cheese. And according to our questionnaire feedback, we find how people feel after they eat probiotics. They feel improved immunity, adjust the intestinal system, improve allergy symptoms, defecate smoothly, and help relieve reflux syndrome. And this is our conclusion and suggestion. Conclusion. And we find probiotic can relieve restraint in intestinal and allergy symptoms. And it also can regulate our immunity. And after we analyze our feedback, we find it's usually used by high age groups, and it also furnishes foods that are rich in probiotics. And suggestion. We think we can eat probiotics by in person and feel it. And we also can make some experiments to observe different kinds of probiotics, and or we can ask experts for some proposal. And this is our reference. Thanks for everyone.
All right, any questions for Dan? Any questions? Okay, if you don't have a question, then I have one. Would you please show us your questionnaire? You mentioned that you made a questionnaire to ask the high school students, right? Is it in your Google Drive or included in the mini thesis? And the rest of you, if you are ready for the note, you may start to upload it to the Google Classroom to finish your part as a listener. The second page, yeah, this one. Yeah. So, would you please briefly tell us what did you ask in the questionnaire? Briefly.
First, we want to know the age of the user.
Okay, and scroll down. 往下拉。没办法 Okay, and then what else?
And the second, we want to ask everyone if they have ever had probiotics. And we want to know what they feeling after taking probiotics, and if they have any food that contain probiotics.
Okay, that's it? Okay, thank you. All right, so, okay, Louis.
What did you get from the questionnaire you made? What results you can get?
by the questionnaire. Like, the probiotics food. And the effect after eating probiotics.
So that's how people feel after they take the probiotics.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Louis. And any feedback from Taylor?
Not right now, no.
Not right now?
I just noticed on some of these presentations, some of my feedback and suggestions weren't implemented, so I'm just confused why people didn't use my edits.
Why don't you make some changes to your, change the flows, just follow Taylor's suggestion.
Everyone was asking me about their score. What's my score? What's my score? But apparently they're more concerned about the score than actually improving their work.
Why didn't you improve your PowerPoint? 你们没有看到老师给的建议？ He sent you the feedback on the Google Classroom. Did you get that? Did you improve your PowerPoint, right? Alright. Okay.
So the others, hopefully you can take a look and improve before next week if you haven't, please.